integrated, fixed line, high-speed network access integrated into your device. And equally on the computing side, you increasingly see, of course, Wi-Fi or wireless connectivity being built in. And then I think the other one, ultimate productivity, is a must-have to support the users. Portability, as previously discussed, and obviously I would say all-day usage is also extremely important, and that's another key factor I will get back to when I explain a little bit more in detail the features of the product we want to showcase. Let me first talk briefly about let's say who are the target customers we have in mind. And on this chart, I actually only highlight one of the potential target customers, and allow me to speak a little bit about, we think, other opportunities as well. Definitely, I think the initial target market for such UMPCs or extreme mobile computing devices are, of course, the most advanced consumers, but also the very demanding business users who are truly motivated to get such a product based on the feature benefits that these products provide, and therefore it's very feature-led reason why you would want to have this device, because you want to have the same or similar computing power that you today use on your notebook, but you want to have that anywhere you are going during your day, and that's whether you're a journalist or a busy executive working in a company, or a real estate agent or an insurance agency employee. I think you can imagine definitely many different professions where you as an individual would say, if I would have the choice, that's what I would like to have. But equally, I think that if you look at that not only from the individual point of view, we think there's definitely from a corporate or business market perspective an opportunity for larger scale enterprise deployment of these devices in the future, where in the past, in order to support more, because let's say in the past we have already seen many PDA phones or more capable PDA phones being integrated as part of a large mobile enterprise solutions, where you have field forces out in the field, where you have corporate applications, and where you need your employee or your salesperson out in the field accessing your corporate information system, entering information system. But I think if you think about the richness of some of these applications, that some of these applications get richer rather from a simple yes, no, or accept or decline kind of input that the person in the field has to do, or to richer customer interacting scenarios. Again, insurance agents out in the field really talking to you and basically having to maybe amend a document as you are discussing the policy or the contract you want to sign up, and then printing it out right there and connecting it. So the richer the interaction with the customer, the more demand obviously is on the device that person has with him, or think about other customer service representatives, all kinds of different company environments. I think increasingly we can see that companies will start to look at these types of devices as a viable option, simply because in many cases this can then be a replacement for a purpose-built device. In the past, many of these field force kind of devices are still, let's say, dedicated hardware which is developed just for that purpose, and therefore obviously is a lot more expensive than an off-the-shelf product. So we think in the future this can be a big growing segment. So let's go a little bit into more detail to present you the product that we call the HTC Shift, and basically the key promise we want to send to our customers is that we say this is the only always connected mobile computer. And obviously one of the key benefits we're able to offer on this device is a feature that we call Snap View, which is basically a mode in which you use the device by having basically instant access at the touch of a button to your most critical information. It's more or less you have a home screen that you are used to from your smartphone or PDA phone, and you have that on your mobile computing device, and you are truly always connected, even when the PC part of your device is switched off. And that's the key benefit, that even when your PC is not in working mode, you are still online. You still receive your email that is coming in. You still have access to your most important kind of functionality, and therefore you basically still have the same rich information and communication capability that you're used to from your PDA phone on that device. And obviously then when you have to go and you have that in this ubiquitous connectivity scenario, so you're supported with tri-band UMTS and HSDPA with speeds up to 3.6 megabits per second, with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB, and also supports VGA out. You do have a large 7-inch tilting touchscreen and a full QWERTY keypad, and that for us, let's say, was for the first time from a hardware perspective, where we basically entered into the full keyboard world, where obviously we think in the past on mobile devices we have been putting a lot of focus on offering great keyboard experience, but we also realize, of course, that on a mobile device the keyboard experience always will be somehow compromised compared to a full notebook or full PC keyboard, and that's where on this product the keyboard design is actually, and the tactile feeling and the keyboard experience is a full notebook keyboard. And obviously you have the full Windows Vista operating system in addition to that SnapView mobile experience, and a 40 gigabyte hard drive, and all of that in a form factor which we think is compact and lightweight enough, with just 800 grams, that you truly are, let's say, can speak about a mobile device rather than a laptop. And the feature of the SnapView in terms of the all-day usage promise, because you're basically when you're in the SnapView mode and you're not in your PC mode, you actually have much longer, obviously, usage of your battery, and you can literally have online access to your most important information all day, which again, in a traditional notebook world, without where your portability is compromised, because if you don't have the plug where you can plug in your notebook, you after 2 or 3 hours, your productivity is decreasing quite rapidly, which again you don't have that compromise on the HTC Shift. So that's the quick introduction to this new device, and basically we want to use this, and let's say we have been pushing ourselves to new boundaries, obviously being an innovator in this smart device area. Our mission is constantly to push the boundaries of broadening new market segments, creating new market segments, and helping to drive into new market segments. And We know there will be many people who will still be using their existing notebooks, or there will be even more people who will continue to use their mobile PDA phones. But we